Hello everybody, welcome to Talk-ohhh-Challenge. This is the video of the week where it's all about planning, composing, creating a painting way before actually painting it. So what I'm doing, and by the way, if you're new to the channel or the series, my name is Sarah and I'm the artist behind Pinselgeschichten. And what I do is I take a word every week, every Thursday in the Talk-ohhh-Challenges from a word generator. It's random. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm pretty much just as clueless as you are at that point. And then I'm planning a painting or drawing or doodle or something around this word. And I'm telling you as much as I can while thinking about things, what I want to do, what I could do. I'm telling you how this crazy brain there works, and then I paint it, and then I come back and tell you a tiny bit about what I like or not like, what worked, not worked, all this gist. So let's get started. Let's have my word generator, and the word of the week is rejudge. The definition says to judge again, to what is that word? Oh, to review, to call a new trial or a decision. So it's pretty much, well, judging something again. The word, I know the word, I don't have to look it up in the dictionary. For once, I know the word. I'm so proud of myself. Let me get a pencil. So, though I know the word, it's not gonna be easy to paint something with it because it's a verb. It's an action, and actions are very difficult to paint, just like emotions. It's way easier to have an object or a place, architecture, a person, an animal, a plant, something to paint, but a verb or emotions are the most difficult ones, and I'm at this point pretty clueless about rejudge. So let's brainstorm, but first a coffee, otherwise the brain doesn't work. Rejudge. To judge again, to review, to call, to a new trial or a decision. So I don't want to go with a lawyer or with a legal kind of thing. I don't want to draw a lawyer or a jury or something. I don't feel that this would be, well, something interesting to look at if I do it. I'm not one of those legal sketch artists, so I don't feel that this is my way to do some artwork around that word. But what I think would be doable is the word decision, to judge a decision again, and that could actually be done quite simply with a stupid action that you do, and just before you do it, you rejudge and pretty much hold there for a second and, well, maybe not jumping out of a high rise or something, just because you might want to have an adrenaline rush. So, saying I always frame my planning sketches like that, no matter what size of canvas or paper I work with. It's just to frame it on the big piece of paper. So let's go down that path with a decision. What would be a really stupid thing to do that you might want to do because you want an adrenaline rush or something? It could be, oh no, it could be, it doesn't even have to be that. It could be like, kids are trying out things all the time because they gotta learn. So how about making just a funny cartoonish kind of sketch of a little kid that's about to step in, I don't know, a big pile of dog poo and bare feet. Otherwise it wouldn't be funny, probably. And well, is in his or her mind rejudging, like, should I? But why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh gosh, now I'm stuck. Well, while I'm stuck there on that thought, let's go down the road with a dangerous adventure, trying out new things. Let's see what I come up with. Maybe it sparks something. How about a person climbing something, jumping from something, wanting to, well, maybe cross a canyon on, I don't know, a super thin thread. Not even a rope, but a thread. Or a, I don't know, piece of wood or something that is old and moldy. I don't know. This is really difficult. I guess I have to cut out all the silent things if I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is horrible. Rejudge. It's really difficult. Usually words trigger something with me in like 2 or 3 minutes, but this one is an exception. This one doesn't want to spark. I do have an empty brain. Rejudge. Oh. Going back to the kids thing, how about the kid doesn't want to step into the dog poo, but put it in his mouth or her mouth, and somebody else, and he or she sees something that makes him rejudge and not do it. So what would that be? Somebody else carrying it in like a stinky bag. Maybe. If you're really curious, would that make you stop? Somebody yelling? The dog who pooped barfing on it? This is a really weird one. This actually screams for a dirty cartoon. Like, dirty in the sense of being really borderline, horrible, borderline, well, so disgusting that it's maybe not funny. Do I want to go that way? Or, well, that's a mean kind of judging, I think, but somebody standing in a mirror early in the mornings, going to school or work or whatever, and having the craziest clothes combination, color and pattern and everything, and then rejudging if that would work. But that's something that I don't really like, because I think sometimes the crazy combinations are actually the cool ones. So I don't wanna judge there. So, because it hits too close to home when it comes to current, well, not problems, but current things with society. Or do I want to go down that road? Maybe it's should be something broader, like people should rejudge, not to judge. But everybody's judging. That's what humans do. That's how we make sense of life. We categorize things and we judge them and put them into tiny boxes in our brain. So, this word really, really, really is very difficult. Rejudge. But there's nothing even in the word that you could make a word play with, like if it would be another preface other than you could maybe do something different with a judge, have that figurine somewhere in the painting and do something with it. But I don't see anything with so since I probably won't come up with something super cool for that word, and that really annoys me, I gotta say, I'm just gonna sketch out the kid cartoon thing and see if I actually like what I see, or if I go for the canyon kind of thing, which would probably be more interesting, or could be done more interesting with the art style, the painting, stuff like that. So, or should I start with that? Well, let's see. So let's start with a canyon. Let's say we have a big canyon, big canyon. Could make a beautiful landscape there and just have the gimmick in it, like I sometimes do with these stick figures. I do have it in the gramophone and in the gooseberry. I do have gimmicks in a normal painting. So maybe do something like that. And memo to myself, put a photo of the gramophone and the gooseberry in here so that you, lovely audience, know what I'm actually talking about, because so far you can't really see anything on my sketching stream here. So let's say I have a canyon. Do have mountains here in the background, blah 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 blah. Blue sky, I don't know, something like really like the Grand Canyon that's so popular that you pretty much or very probably have a picture in your head when I say Grand Canyon. A canyon like that, so really steep. And then could just have a bridge even. I don't even have to go with what's the word? With a rope or something. Or I could make it with a hook, like fly fishing. So I would put the stick figure here, and I really would make it a stick figure because I would paint the canyon like quite realistic and really nice, and then have the stick figure be the gimmick. So let's say he's fly fishing. I don't know, he's throwing the line, there's a hook, I don't know. That could be something. Or I could have, like I said, a bridge here, but then I would just make the stick figure and not have any attachment there. Of the bridge. That is really, there's like greens on here, pretty much like in the jungle Indiana Jones kind of things, you know. being totally bad shape. Having the planks, then there's some that are not, going like this, and really just have shrubbery here. I think I would prefer that to the fly fishing kind of line hook and sinker kind of thing going there. So since I'm so annoyed, I think I'm just gonna go for it, not go for the card 2, because it really bugs me when I don't come up with something for a word and I don't want to take a new word. So there's a crazy fact about me. I hate giving up on things. So let's talk media. What would I use? I don't want to go too big. So it would be either a small canvas or watercolors, markers. I don't feel like markers. I painted another, or drew another picture with markers yesterday. So, or I could go with watercolors and charcoal. I worked with that this week too, and I really liked it. But charcoal wouldn't necessarily... Oh, it would. Yeah, I'm gonna go watercolors and charcoal, because it's probably... Well, I'm not gonna have the real colors like this warm sienna, burnt sienna, I should say, kind of reddish, earthy tone that, for example, the Grand Canyons have, but I don't have to paint or draw the Grand Canyon. Could be any other canyon somewhere around the world. And it actually, I tried something. You probably saw that in the last Talk-ohhh-Challenge maybe, with charcoal and watercolors, and I really liked the style. So I think I'm gonna go for that, and then just have the dude here be there with either a pencil or a marker or something. But yeah, I'm gonna do that now before I get too frustrated. Then I'm gonna be back and talk throwing things, and then talk a bit about how it worked, what I liked and maybe not liked. Okay, see you in a few. There you have it. This is Rejudge. Yeah, as much as I struggled with the planning phase or even coming up with something for the word, the easy it was to actually put the painting together, especially with these loose media that I used, watercolors, charcoal, and a tiny bit of colored pencil. I added that. Didn't plan on that, but for the tiny dude here and a few highlights on the whatever plants these are, the yellow colored pencil actually worked nicely. Now I'm bringing in my sketch here, and I stayed quite as I wanted it. I did, however, switch the rocks. The big one is on the right side now, and the smaller one, or the narrower one, is on the left side. I didn't do any other mountains in the back, but added some green shrubbery on the lower part of the painting. Other than that, I stayed pretty true to the sketch. Now, am I liking this painting? I like parts of it, yeah. I'm not sure yet if I totally like it. I mean, I really like the sky. That turned out nicely. The rocks are okay too. I'm not too happy about these wooden planks here. I might add a highlight here or there, but actually there is no highlight on these rotten wooden things. So they just look kind of too dark, maybe. I don't know. Maybe on the top, but there's a rope supposed to be on the top that holds the bolts there. So there you would probably from this angle don't see a highlight. But yeah, you gotta look twice or three times to see that these are wooden planks, I think. But other than that, I really liked working with the charcoal, making the rocks look like rocks. You could very much achieve that with watercolor too, but I just was in the mood to do the charcoal thing. I gave this little dude even a little backpack in purple, so it's kind of an advanced gimmick there. Usually I just have the stick figure, but yeah. Anyways, I think the nature stuff looks nice. I think what I look at most is the sky. I really liked, well, watercolors do that for you. They just make lovely patterns, and if you let them dry for a bit and then use a blow dryer, you can achieve even more of these blooms and funny swirls that could very easily be interpreted as clouds. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna let that sit on my table for a bit, and on Saturday I will look at it again and see if anything changes there from well, my feeling about the painting right now, I think it's an okay painting. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. So I'm wondering if you maybe came up with something to draw, paint, doodle for, rejudge. If you had an instant idea, please let me know if something sparked there for you, or if you were struggling just like I was. I'm very curious to know, so that would be awesome if you left that in the comments below. If you have any questions or other comments, please feel free to use the comment section. That's what it's there for. And if you feel like doing the good YouTube stuff, and I can't talk, gosh, I'm so sorry, this is so embarrassing. If you feel like doing the good YouTube stuff, liking, sharing, or subscribing, feel free. I very, very much appreciate that. And I will see you tomorrow with a new painting. Thank you so much through sitting through probably a lot of silent me looking weird into the distant time, but well, it's real. This is not scripted. This is not fake. This is how I look when I think and don't have an instant idea that I come up with. So take good care, have a very good day. Maybe you got some time to create something that would be awesome. Thanks again for watching. I will see you. Bye bye.